Further remarks, Senator Christian.
Thank you, Mr. President. Bad bill, please vote no. Mr. President, I'm not a doctor, accountant, or lawyer. I don't play one on TV. Probably not the smartest guy in the room by any means. So I took the time to read this bill, probably like an average citizen probably would. I'm just here because the citizen said, I believe that you will do the best you can with what you got to protect us. So here I am. I got an amazing job. I work with some amazing people in this room, much smarter than I am. But when I read this bill, it was very clear to me, it's just a straight out income tax. The only difference was that now I can't even think of the word. The standard deduction, that was the word I was looking for, is $1 million. Just like I do federal income tax, there's a standard deduction. This has got a standard deduction. And it simply says that this tax applies to every Washingtonian, but you don't have to file it if you are making less than $1 million. So that's the only difference from what I read on this bill. I'm sure there's scholars here who can explain it differently. They claim it's a millionaire's tax, but it's not. It's straight out income tax. It just happens to have a standard deduction of $1 million. Now, I came here first in 2014 as an appointee, and I'll tell you, the budget is doubled, more than doubled actually, for Washington State. Have things gotten better for the average Washingtonian? Really? Every time we raise our taxes, people have to pay more. An amazing friend of mine, love him like a brother, said very clearly one day, businesses don't pay taxes. Their customers do. I had to think about that a while, because every time we raise a tax or a fee or add another program, that gets passed on directly to the Washingtonians to pay it. And we wonder why we're broke as taxpayers. And do you think this is not going to have the exact same effect? I mean, I was amazed at the education I got here today, and it reminded me of all the different, Lotto is going to fix schools, and cannabis is going to fix healthcare, and, on down in the line. And they really have had the opposite effect. For myself, I happen to live, as most of you know, 4th District, which is bordering Idaho. I get to watch every day as their road projects are done so much faster than ours, so much more reasonable. I got to tell you, there's a wonderful steak chain restaurant. The menu prices in Spokane are $5 or more per item than they are in Coeur d'Alene. It doesn't take a brain surgeon to figure out, go to Coeur d'Alene, save some money. But while I'm in Coeur d'Alene, guess what? I can save $100 on a set of tires for my vehicle while I'm filling it up and saving, and now it's low over $1 a gallon. So all of these taxes that we kept having back, my apologies, Mr. President. All these additional taxes that we keep having, like this income tax, seem to have the opposite effect. And I get the pleasure of seeing the exact opposite, where they're looking at lowering their property taxes and returning money to their citizens and getting their projects done faster. I know that our folks, I guess we're blessed to live so close to the border where we're able to go and fill up our tank and get our ammo and all the other stuff that we're not blessed here to do in the Olympia area. But what it's really doing, it's impacting those businesses, those small businesses in my area, because they're losing the customers to go to Idaho, which you can't blame them. I mean, we're not stupid. It's a lot cheaper there. We pay more here, go over there. Now there's restaurants. Exit 1 has exploded in the last 5 years. It has literally got the Cabela's, the Walmart, all these new franchises, Napa, brand new Cafe Rio, my favorite restaurant to go and have Tuesday night tacos.
Senator Riccelli, state your point of order.
Thank you, Mr. President. I believe the good gentleman is going astray of the topic that we're debating here today.
Thank you for your point of order, Senator Riccelli. The President thinks that Senator Christian is trying to make the point that the tax burden and other cost inputs are lower in Idaho, and that the proposal before us would add additional cost inputs. Has he strayed a bit? Yes, but the essence of that argument, in the President's opinion, is valid in this debate. Your point of order really isn't very well taken, Senator Riccelli. Keep in mind to keep your remarks specifically germane to the bill, Senator Christian. Please proceed.
Thank you, Mr. President. I do appreciate you very much and your leadership in this House. I would just want to make it clear that we have choices and it's hurting our folks. And this, in my opinion, will additionally add more hurt. As I get ready to end my speech, I just want to say that we have a very wealthy gentleman in our area, and he decided he wants to leave a legacy. He has decided that Spokane Valley is going to have a new skating rink, an ice skating rink. There's not very much ice available on our side of the state, and kids really enjoy that, especially with our connection close to Canada. And he wrote a check in December for $20 million, and he's going to write another one, another $20 million. It'd be very difficult for these folks to do that if we're pulling away 9.9% of their wealth. See, they care about their community. The folks who have made money from their community, I have found, are thrilled to be seeing something done in our community. As we found out earlier this year, somebody wants to write a check for early learning. These folks, Bill Gates has a foundation. Oh my word, these people with money, they realize how important it is, but it should be their choice where that money goes. They're not even, he's remained anonymous. He doesn't even want his name on this ice skating rink. He wants nothing to do with it. He just wants to make sure it's there for the community. Let's not hurt these folks by forcing to take their money and allow them to go off and spend their money. This is a bad bill. Let's not advance it, because this standard deduction that I read about, it's going to get changed, and we'll all be paying that money before too long. Please vote no.